Shazam and Sinbad never happened.
What happened to saying hello?
It was never a thing. Stop trying to force it.
We have our memories. They're real.
You don't even know the movie plot. What happened in the movie? What happened? Mike, you know what happened? What was the plot? Where the movie posters? We're gonna get to that. What's up, y'all? Welcome to another special episode of Uptown Alley Fashion with your boy here, C-Jack City. I wanna ask y'all a question. Have you ever been somewhere before and you felt like you've been there, but you know you never been there physically, but you felt like you've been there? That's deja vu. Have you ever seen or heard something before you distinctly remember, but it never actually existed? That's the Mandela effect. Let me explain it to you. The Mandela effect is defined as recent refinement of false memory, typically dealing with pop culture or current events. Give y'all some examples. Oscar Mayer. Mayer was spelled M-A-Y-E-R, not M-E-Y-E-R. Curious George, the monkey in the books, he never had a tail. He was just a monkey with no tail. The Bernstein Bears was spelled Bernstein, not Bernstein. One of the more recent examples of the Mandela effect is this whole Shazam, Kazam debacle that's been sweeping the internet, goes viral every year. If you're not familiar with this, let me take you through this journey. The term Mandela effect actually became a thing in 2013. Paranormal researcher Fiona Brown coined the term Mandela effect after Nelson Mandela. For some reason, a large amount of people remember Nelson Mandela passing away in prison in the 1980s. Now, this is where I get confused at. He was released from prison February 11, 1990. It was a big deal. Is that the Mandela effect or the marijuana effect? Somebody let me know what the hell going on there. This Shazam situation is not a Mandela effect because Shazam never existed.
I'm gonna introduce myself. I am Shazam!
Let me give y'all a brief history on Sinbad. Sinbad in the 1990s was all over the place. He was blowing up. He was in all the PG movies, kid-friendly movies. He was in Good Burger.
Brother Reed, you have messed up my afro.
He was on all that.
Hey!
He was in First Kid and House Guest.
Slap me 5 there, brother.
Hey, why if I just slap you?
Sinbad was blowing up all over the place. At the same exact time Sinbad was blowing up, Shaquille O'Neal was blowing up.
The screen and roll. O'Neal swipes the back.
We thought Shaquille O'Neal and Penny was about to be the new Scotty and Mike. They was taking over. Shaq was the new face of the league, breaking backboards.
Shaquille, what?
In commercials, Shaq was the man. Shaquille O'Neal had a Sega Genesis game called Shaq Fu. Shaq was in movies like Steel. He was a platinum-selling rap artist. And his biggest movie up to date for the kids, Kazam.
Who dare to wake me?
Shaquille O'Neal plays a personal genie to a kid that was being chased by a local gang who was in trouble and grants him 3 wishes. We know how that goes. There was a lot of similarities between Shaq and Sinbad in the 90s.
It's like a grand finale, yeah!
They both was geared towards the kid audience. Sinbad was one of the few famous comedians who did not cuss. Shaquille O'Neal made a lot of movies, didn't cuss in them, kid-friendly. In Kazam, Shaq wore a hoop earring. Sinbad wore a hoop earring on a regular basis. That was like his trademark. That's probably one reason why people got it confused.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna start all over.
There's a lot of falsified fake things online. There's a fake release date, like June of 1994. That never happened.
Genies aren't real.
Every time I come out the lamp, I hear the same thing.
There's a fake plot to where they says, the genie grants these 2 kids wishes. No genie grants 2 people wishes. A genie only works for 1 person. As far as my experience. There's even a fake movie clip online with Sinbad being a genie. It's an April Fool's joke that him and his son did to play on the fact that so many people thought this movie existed. Look at the movie clip y'all keep posting. It's the same clip. Where's the rest of the movie at?
I told you to keep your mouth shut.
What's the plot of the movie? For real. How did the movie end? Did anybody die? What were the wishes in the movie? Who wished for what? Do we know what that is? Everybody's seen this movie that don't remember the movie. Somebody explain this to me.
I'm sorry, I don't speak English.
And if you look at the movie clip, that's an old Sinbad. That's not the 90s Sinbad. It didn't happen, y'all. A lot of y'all keep saying, I remember seeing this skit in 1994. Okay, well, what happened in the next scene? Who was the mother? Who was the parent?
Wait, you knew her mom?
Y'all remember? What the mother look like? What the dad look like? Did they have parents? Sinbad was like, I used to date your mother. What was the father? That's what we said in the skit. He said, I used to date your mother back in the day. He was in the bottle for thousands of years because that's how all genies are. Nobody remembers what happened. I remember what happened in Miss Doubtfire. I remember what happened in Short Circuit, Howard the Duck, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. What the f is Shazam?
Haha, I believe we got off on the wrong foot.
What was that? I know what y'all gonna say. Sinbad has a clip where he's admitting it. No, he's not. He's sarcastically trolling y'all. Look at the clip.
I took a lot of yoga, a lot of Crisco oil to slide up into that lamp.
Y'all took him seriously? Why we can't pick up on context these days? What is going on? The movie never happened. I'ma tell y'all where the confusion come in at. He also has a real interview and real video where he's admitting that it never happened. And people always come up to him in person and ask him about it. And he's like, look, dude, I never played a genie in a movie named Shazam. There's something called Sinbad the Sailor, who's been out way before a lot of us been born. Sinbad the Sailor, first movie was 1947. There was a popular cartoon in the 90s called Sinbad the Sailor, to where they wore a turban around his head. You can probably get that mistaken for a genie and Sinbad. It makes sense. You can mistake the two. Also popular for the kids in the 1990s was a TV show called All That, where Sinbad on the very first episode played Simbu, the father of a foreign exchange student, Ishbu, played by Kenan Thompson. And this character he played as Simbu, he pretty much looks like a genie. Look at his wig. That's a genie type wig. Look at his clothes. They're outdated like somebody that was locked up in a bottle for thousands of years.
Oh, kind of cramped up in there.
I understand the confusion, but don't get your confusion and try to push it off as fact, because it's never happened, y'all. Put it like this, Sinbad himself put out a $10,000 reward for anybody who got this movie on VHS or whatever. Uptown Alley Fashion, we gonna double it. Find it. Let us know in the comments if you have any concrete proof of this movie actually existing.
Something real.
And we get you your reward. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hashtag UPTAF. Let's get it. What's up, y'all? Uptown Alley Fashion's hot drop of the week. Drake and Nike's collaboration Nocta just dropped their collection, Distant Regards, which features numerous apparel items and shoes with 3 different colorways. Dropping May 2023. Make sure y'all jump on that fast. Y'all know Drake how he do. Everything about him sells out quickly. Go hop on that.